So in your own words, what is a double standard?
Double standard is something that is unacceptable for one person, but then considered acceptable for another person.
A double standard is making, for one group of people, it's acceptable. Certain behaviors are acceptable, but for another group of people, it's not seen as acceptable. It's seen as wrong and or immoral.
We treat women and men differently, especially about our sex lives. That anything a man does usually is always looked at as a good thing, and thing that people say, "Wow, he's cool," but if girls do the same thing, obviously, that's what I see as a double standard.
One person can do one thing and get away with it, while the other one does the same thing and it's wrong.
I guess the best way to explain it would be the Mike and Angelina thing. Mike is held to one standard where he is...
Brad. No, Mike. Oh, that Mike, okay.
Mike is held to one standard where he is the man and cool,
Yeah.
and Angelina's held to the other standard where she's the slut and sleeps around and all that good stuff.
So
Double standard is if you are placing criteria upon people, you hold different people to different standards. Like, if it's a guy and a girl, like the situation you were going with, if it's a guy and a girl and they both hook up with someone, you look at the guy, it's like, oh, congratulations. You look at the girl and it's like, oh, you're gross. For a lot of people.
When it comes to these topics, no, because they are judging the people depending on their sex and not really on what they are doing. Because if they're judging the people on what they are doing, it should be one standard.
And since you aren't from America, do you believe that there's more of a problem with double standard here or where you're from?
I think maybe where I am from.
There is?
Yes.
Can you give examples?
The example that you have told me, they are the same, but I think there's in a higher degree there.
Okay.
The people all look at the females. They have to be perfect. They have to do the mother stuff, I don't know, girly stuff, and it's the gap between them is deeper.
Okay.